Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival with Lone Debater 7, and today we are going to be setting up a base. So last time when we ended, I was basically caught in a death loop with those drones and whatnot. Super aggravating, super annoying, all that good stuff. I did finally manage to get my bag and kill them, and I remade a new hover vehicle, which is over here. I'm just going to bring this over into our little cave that we've dug out for ourselves. So it's kind of in cover. I don't know how fast the Xerox are going to come and attack us here, but I don't really want to lose the hover vehicle again because, yeah, that wouldn't be good. Anyway, so I am just going to park it like right here. And I'm going to try putting our base underground just to give it a little bit of extra cover. I think the minigun drones can shoot through terrain. But hopefully this will help keep us a little bit more protected. I've kind of hollowed out a little bit of a cave here to put down some concrete and, you know, the small constructor, generator, that good stuff that you need to build your base. So I kind of have been gathering some stone. I've made about 100 blocks of concrete, so we can at least get a rough floor put down and stuff like that. There is one of these bastards in here. Okay, deal with him because, yeah, I don't want this asshole in my base. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just plonk this bad mama down. So I am gonna try and put this down in the floor a little bit. That's maybe too far, so like this, perhaps. And then I should be able to snap concrete onto it. And, yeah. So bases go north-south, so I tried to dig this hole, you know, directly on the north coordinate, but it seems I'm a little bit off on my entrance, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. This is more or less just the inlet-outlet, so I can, oh, that's annoying. I can't actually place the block because the fucking bug's there. I'm assuming anyway. Try that. Nah. Okay. Maybe if I do that, will it let me? Yeah, it's because of the bug, I'm assuming. So that's fine, whatever. Let's just go ahead and place a couple more blocks. So the thing with building underground is if there's too much rock in the way or terrain in the way, you won't be able to place your blocks. So that can be kind of aggravating. However, I think it is going to be better for us in the long run to do it this way. That's just my read on it. I could be very much mistaken on that, but I don't honestly know. So we're gonna start with this and give it a try at least. I want to kind of fill in this floor a little bit more. I'm gonna have to go through and kind of touch up some of the corners, but that's okay. Not a big deal. We can do that in a minute. So I do want to flatten that out a little bit so I can get concrete all the way over to this wall. The only downside with this area is that it is, well, it's close to water, which is a positive in my mind because I can set up water generators a little bit easier. But at the same token, if I dig too far down here, we do encounter like ponds and stuff. Which could be good, honestly, because then I could just dig like a little well, more or less, inside the base and place the generators inside, so I don't have to worry about it being exposed or going outside to gather water. So I'm just going to push this back slightly so we can finish laying our floor along this piece. And you do get some crushed stone by mining it out like this, so that is good. We are getting the materials we're going to need to actually keep building more floor, so that is nice. Apparently there's something in the way over here. Try that. I just want the floor to be at least a little bit clean, you know what I'm saying, but not imperative either. Like it's not the end of the world. So I did build like a generator and small constructor and stuff like that. So we are set up to, you know, with the basic base stuff. I'm just trying to get this floor built, so I can place all the other blocks. Once we get the small constructor set up, the first thing I'm going to do is actually build the turrets we're going to need. So let's go ahead and plonk down all of our goodies that we've got here. I did bring over our materials from one of our portable constructors. The other one is still over by our tent, which is by the Polaris. So I did find some Polaris dudes or whatever. And yeah, so I have done a little bit of trading. There are a couple of food traders that were buying steaks. So basically, I was trading steaks for coins. I've got about 2,000 credits at the moment. Oh, the generator didn't build. Shit. Well, that's no good. We'll put all the actual, like, building stuff over here. Maybe I will clear out this rock before I place my refrigerator inside of it. We obviously don't need a refrigerator right off the bat. I just built one because I figured it might make sense to do so. Cargo boxes, I guess place them like here maybe. Then we can put the constructor right there. So let's just configure this real quick. Cargo 1, cool. So there's that. I do need to place the portable constructor to build the generator for this though. Apparently that didn't build, which is interesting because I know I queued it up, but that's fine. Let's go over. So to build a small generator, probably need some. Let's just fill this back up with some stuffs. Okay, build me a generator, please, so I can power this base. That did take all of our copper, which kind of sucks, but that's okay, I guess. So, alright, that's doing its thing. So we are going to need to go gather some more copper and resources and stuff like that, but that's alright, we'll get to that, of course. While that is crafting, I am going to see about trying to set up a door, if I can. Maybe build it like this, have the entrance right there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I am gonna have to do, no, that needs to reload, but that's fine. I do need to dig this out so I can build like an actual frame for the door, which is okay, not a big deal. It will probably expose this piece, but that's alright. I'm not necessarily worried about it. I guess I could check the stats and see when the Xerox are coming to see how much time we're working with. We are going to need more copper, though, to build the... Come on, pop out drone, please. Alright. There you go. There's that, cool. Might be able to sneak one more in like that, cool. Alright, so that, good enough. Maybe. For whatever reason, my fucking drone key is, like, not wanting to cooperate. Which is odd. It is a macro key that I have that assigned to, so normally those aren't, fucked up. Oh, my keyboard's dying is what the issue is, but normally the, macro keys are okay. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but that's fine. Got our constructor right there, that's cool. So let's go ahead. Container 1 is the output, so throw in some goodies just so it has them, and we're gonna kind of get this set up. So the generator is going. It's just gonna take a while, of course, but maybe leave those in there. This other stuff, I'm just putting some of this stuff inside of the input for our small constructor, that way we can use that, whatever. But I could cover up the fuel tank, I guess. Well, and I did build a multi-tool. Alright, are you gonna... Okay, great, that glitched. That's fine. Gotta love Empyrion. Sometimes the bugs and whatnot are kind of interesting. Yep, I guess they're just gonna sit there forever. Alright, well, I don't know. But I also built a mechanical drill. This is kind of like the step up from the survival tools, digging thing, or whatever. It takes biofuel to run it, so it's not too bad. It is a hell of a lot faster than these survival tools, so it is worth building one until you can get an actual drill, unless you find a trader that is selling a regular, laser drill or what have you. Then it might be worth just buying that instead. So there's that. That's kind of closed us in a little bit. I'm going to plonk the generator there, I think. That way all the so the generator and fuel tank will radiate you. So having them on one corner of the base and then everything else on the other side is good practice. I can use the detector on this. Just see. I don't think there's any deposits nearby. Yeah, they're kind of a ways away. While this is... Well, let's check and see when the Ziracs are coming. So, next attack... says none. Basically says none. Okay, cool. That is good. So I am going to go over to that copper ore and mine us some more copper and the iron while we're over there, just because we are going to need that to build both the ammo and the turrets themselves to defend the base. So even though it says that there's not a Zirax attack, I don't necessarily believe that. So I want to have some turrets, obviously, on the base to protect it. I think if I have maybe 4 projectile turrets, it will be enough to guard us. Yeah, this hover vehicle is fucking trash because there's no, side thrusters, so it does tip over relatively easily, but you know what? It still works. We can move across the map relatively quickly in this. It goes 50 meters per second, and it works. I mean, it works. It's ugly. It is very easy to flip and all that, but I can at least fly over to these deposits with relative ease. Assuming I don't crash into stuff, we won't flip. So here we are. I guess we'll start with the iron deposit. Since we have the mechanical drill, it should go a lot faster than using just the shitty survival tool that they give you or whatever. So I'm going to do this real quick. When we come back, we'll take a look at the base. But I just kind of wanted to catch you guys up. We didn't actually need to do a fresh start this time in order to avoid those drones from last time. So we're going to get our base all set up. In the next episode, we're going to come back with some resources. We're going to outfit some turrets and kind of get started, progressing through, try to get a small vehicle built, all those good things. So if you enjoyed the episode today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya.